we're working on Satisfactory at the moment, so right now we're about to do a huge rant about how terrible these nominees. I'm here with Bota Linguini. Go somewhere there in the background.
Hello.
So last time we were talking, we initially were talking about the first three categories, which are beyond terrible at this point. Game of the Year, Best Direction, Best Narrative, all three of these categories suck. But we left off on what's Best Art Direction.
Well, we did Best Art Direction, but honestly, the only one that really like I was saying earlier, the only one that really catches my eye is Scorn, because if you haven't seen Scorn is gross.
No, I haven't.
Gross to look at, but it's gross to look at in an intriguing way, because I kind of want to see how further the game can go.
Oh, I see. I hit literally one picture image on Google. And
all you need is one. You need is one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close that tab right now. I saw one picture. I'm gonna close that tab. I'm gonna just close that tab. Wait, is Stray on the category of Game of the Year? No, it's not. It's not at all.
What is
Stray?
Stray is in the Best Art Direction as well.
Oh, okay.
It was cool, but
No, I know it's not in the art direction category. It doesn't need it. I was curious if it was in the Game of the Year category.
I think it was actually in Game of the Year.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, it's in Game of the Year. I don't know why Xenoblade is in that. Let's get rid of that game. That game was not good.
I'm surprised for Best Score in Music, Final Fantasy not in this category. I know Final Fantasy used to be
if we're gonna be honest, the music for Final Fantasy has been lacking since.
I know since 2000 12 or something.
Well, I mean,
if I'm being critical, I'll say farther than that back.
The music for 13 was good. Okay, I'll give him that. I mean, the game was The music was all right.
Okay, the only thing I like from 13, and this is the only I never played the game, but I saw a friend of mine play through the game. The only thing I actually liked from 13 was the villain I thought was kind of interesting, Kaya's. And I'm not talking about from his backstory. I think it's stupid, but I think he's like you know how people always ride the Sephiroth wagon? They're like, Sephiroth's the best and whatever, and we all know he's not the best villain. Let's be real. I know this is unpopular opinion. I know everyone's going to mentally cry. You can say whatever you want on the Reddit, but Sephiroth is not all that hype. His sword's cool though, which is a compensation issue, but that's a whole separate.
How many times you fight him in? I think in 13 too. I think you fight him 5 times, which is
right,
ridiculous.
Caius was the villain of that, which I like the name because it reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. But the main thing I like him
Caius of the Ballad Clan from the city of Padra.
Right,
that long ass name.
Right, but the thing I thought was cool, he was trying to wipe existence, right, and he ended up succeeding, right.
No, we're ranting about the Game Awards this year.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll jump back on though after this because this rant's.
Oh no, I can't find a tractor worth a jack.
Oh, don't worry about the tractor. We can just remake that. Everything else is more important than the tractor. But
that's insane.
These horrible categories.
But yeah, that was cool. And the only other thing I liked about, I think it was in the first 13. I think it was in 13 too. It was the first game you fought all the Bahamut's. Happened towards the end of the game. You fought all. I don't know if it's the first or second game, but you fought all the Bahamut's, and the fight sequence for that was kind of cool. Other than that, game is meh. It was meh. So best music, best audio design. We were talking about this. I'm very surprised Gran Turismo. Wait, was there a new Forza game that came out this year?
I think Greg would know. Greg, do you know?
A new Forza game? I don't think there was a new Forza game.
I'm basing off memory. I checked the front page. No, it's the same Forza game that's been out for a year.
That's why.
Okay.
Other than that, Forza would have been on this list because I'm so used to seeing Forza here. And like I said, Gran Turismo hasn't had a good game since 3 or 4 in my opinion, which was the PS2. And they took that whole gap and tried to come back, and I was like, "Why are you doing this?" Forza, unfortunately, took the market already.
So I don't know. Modern Warfare 2 shouldn't be in best audio
Call of Duty should never be on the list. They always have this narrative where, we broke the records for best sales and crap, but they never win anything. That should tell you a lot there about your fan base. Just saying.
Yeah.
Where we at now? Best performance. I don't know. Oh, acting performance. Sonny Soljic. Is that the guy who plays Atreus?
Yeah, he plays Atreus.
He looks just like the boy.
I'm kind of hoping Christopher Judge wins it because
I think he does. I think he doesn't.
He got miffed by who was it? He got miffed last year by some. I can't remember what game won best performance or what person won best performance.
It wasn't Last of Us or some crazy mess like that, was it?
It might have been.
I feel like that would have been the case. The case scenario. That's wild. I think he deserves it. Even though the script was written bad, but his voiceovers has always been good. I always liked him, so he deserves it. I don't think he ever won an award either. Even for the old God of War games, I don't think he ever won an award for it. Or maybe this category didn't even exist at the time, so he needs to get at least one. Games for impact. I don't know any of these games. You see this?
Come on, thought-provoking games. All of these thought-provoking games that made you think.
Pro-social meaning or message. Oh, that's all I need to hear. Never mind.
Life is Strange. Life is Strange should have just been on here because Life is Strange is probably the.
Oh, it's not on this list. You're right.
That's like this.
Life is Strange, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Hindsight. Wait a minute. I think I knew what Hindsight was. That was the one with the girl who was stuck in the house. I think I heard of that one at least.
I heard of Endling, but I didn't really look up into it.
And I didn't hear nothing about it afterwards, so it might have did terrible. So this list is kind of whatever. This is SJW list. Gotcha. Moving on. Best ongoing game. Uh-oh. I guarantee Fortnite's on this list. Yep. This is all toxic games right here.
I mean, honestly, like
Apex is a fun game. I do play it.
I'd have to give it to Apex. Destiny 2 is kind of lacking. Game. Final Fantasy 14.
Didn't it just do a new comeback?
But I also hear bad things.
Didn't it just do a resurgence because they did a huge expansion, right? That's probably why it's on this list.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a huge expansion, but it's like, I mean,
Destiny 2,
not many people
I'm sure
play
they're
it.
petty towards Destiny 2, so I'm complete bias towards Genshin Impact. That's toxic.
That game is being held up by the weebs, man.
That game is toxic. It's mentally toxic.
But I'll be real. Like Apex Legends has to win this.
I like Apex.
They've been a solid. It's been a solid game for a while. I mean, they've got some. They had some shitty dealings, but it's a fun game.
And
I hate battle royales, and that game is fun.
And it's the funny thing. This is the one game where EA let the company do what they do instead of letting them do what they do, which is surprising.
Like they should.
Right. This is like one of the few times that
meddling.
happened. The EA meddling. Is that? Hold on. What's next? This is best indie game. Oh, this is the controversial one.
Oh my, Neon. Neon White.
Why you hate? Wait. I need to know why you hate Neon White. I never played the game.
I'm not.
It looked interesting. I don't know.
I'm not even gonna talk about it.
He liked it, right? But there was the dialogue. There was a part where he said the most corniest line.
He said something. I physically cringed and I was like, okay, I can't play this anymore.
We turned the game off.
Sorry, were you playing it was he playing? Who was playing it?
I was playing it.
Oh, you actually played the game. Okay.
I have the game. It's really fun. Mm-hmm. And we got to a part where they were doing a dialogue part, and this guy says, I'm like your Naruto to your Sasuke.
Bro,
wait, he actually said that in the game?
I'm just hearing it now. Like when he said,
wait, he actually said that exact line in the game.
Those are. It's like it's verbatim. It might be verbatim, but like those are pretty much the words he said.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I never trusted the game. I mean, it was a cool concept, but then after that, I was like, oh man,
Sifu might end up in this category. Sifu.
If Sifu wins best fighting game, they're
no. This is indie. That's a whole. Whoa, we didn't get to that part yet. I'm not. Don't let me go in on that.
Cult of the Lamb is actually kind of cool.
But Sifu it's not a fighting game; it's a beat 'em up. So I don't know why they call it.
But no, this is this category is best indie. I'm about to go in about Sifu in this whole mess when we get to that. And Tunic, I know absolutely nothing about. Is it like a Zelda ripoff?
Tunic was kind of cool. When did Tunic come out?
Is
I
it a
think
top-down
Tunic.
game? I need a picture. Is it a top-down game? I feel like it's a top-down Zelda clone. That's what I'm telling myself based on the picture. Not
Yeah, Tunic came
Tunic
out
game. I want the
in
game.
March. Yeah, March.
Oh, it's a isometric. It has that camera angle like in. Oh, I remember this game. The camera angle is like if you play Hades. It's like that. I remember this game. This game might do good. I didn't know this was a big hit. I didn't realize that. Before we switch, you sure it's not Neon White? You sure? Before
honestly,
we switch, you sure it's not
honestly,
Neon
I
White?
think Stray's gonna win it because it like that game blew up when it came out.
I agree.
Like no joke. Like
Kitties.
they
My kitty
yeah.
cat.
To play as a cat, that's like maybe
Like with all the cat
2%
videos
of the people in the world's dreams.
yeah, with all the cat videos out there, I wouldn't be surprised. And
Best indie game, yeah. Even though I haven't played it, but everybody says I can't judge it. But everybody
best
says
mobile
yeah.
game. I am completely skipping this altogether.
I
I am super biased to all mobile.
mean,
games.
I'll be honest. It's probably gonna be Genshin Impact.
I figured. You sure it's not Diablo? Diablo? No Diablo?
Nah,
You sure?
dude. That
You
shouldn't
sure
even be up
it's not
there.
Diablo? But it's Diablo 4! Come on!
Blizzard definitely got themselves in that category.
It's Diablo 4 though! It's
Don't all of you have phones? Shut the fuck up.
the most cringiest press conference ever. For those who don't know, actually, I'm pretty sure most of y'all remember when they announced the Diablo catastrophe. I'm pretty sure y'all remember this. It was beyond disgusting. Beyond disgusting. We'll just skip the mobile games. Marvel Snap. I've been hearing people have been playing that lately, and that came out just recently. But I don't know much about it. It's like a card game, or whatever. Next, best community support.
Honestly, I think that goes to No Man's Sky.
They had the biggest comeback. in
They
history. I'll
brought
give it to
that.
them.
They brought that game back from.
They
from
brought
death.
literally a dead game back, which is something a lot of companies have done. Like, I accept that. Everything else is just whatever. I have a feeling they're not going to win, though.
A close second would probably be like Final Fantasy or Fortnite, but
Yeah.
that's only because Fortnite literally changes as much as they can so that people aren't bored of the game.
Yeah, like they literally have Dragon Ball Z characters in now. Like you can't really stop.
Yeah,
us
man.
about that.
You know, Goku flosses now, man. That's like gonna be in Dragon Ball Super. That's gonna be canon.
No, if I see it in an episode, I
No,
think I'm
that
done with
happened, dude. That like after he joined Fortnite, Goku loves to floss before he destroys his enemies. It's a thing now.
I'm so excited. Let me floss first, and he starts to.
Is that a thing? For
Then
real?
he yells.
Yes, Goku is inside of Fortnite. It's the worst thing in the world.
Oh, Mika. Here's the category you like: innovation and accessibility.
Look, all I'm saying is Last of Us. Okay, Last of Us. Okay, no, not Last of Us Pro. Last of Us Part 2 has got to be on this list because I tell you what, you can.
You know what's funny? It's
because of the
Last of Us Part 1
accessibility-
on this list. It's Part 1.
Nah, dog. Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 has so much accessibility. You can beat the game while crouching. It is insane. Insane.
Oh, Return to Monkey Island. That was a pick. I was surprised that came back. I'm surprised there's like a small following from Monkey Island. I didn't realize that still was a semi. It's almost like Leisure Suit Larry, how it survives and you don't realize how it's still there. It's in that same category of games. The Quarry. I don't know nothing about this. It's made by 2K Games. I know nothing. Last of Us. God of War.
It's a super massive game.
As Dusk Falls. This is the second time we saw this game. Whatever. Next.
The guys that made like Until Dawn and the Dark Pictures.
Mm-hmm.
They do all those cool little interactive animation films.
Oh.
Film. It's
I should
it's
have known.
not a movie. It's a film.
It's not a movie. It's art. It's a moving art.
VR, AR categories, whatever. I have a feeling Among Us might win this. I don't know
You heathen.
much about this category. Okay, best action game. Here we go.
You redneck.
Here we go. Y'all ready for this?
Dirty. Know nothing.
Sodomite.
Oh, whoa.
Tyrell, don't
Nigga,
make it up.
whoa.
Nigga, no, we're still straight.
Hey,
it
yo,
wasn't me.
that's an okay word, dog.
That's okay,
I don't know about
bro.
you. That's an okay word.
You sure? We'll find out later.
Dude, people, I hear that word on the daily. Okay, sodomite's okay.
Is that before or after you subscribe to their Patreon? Is it
You can't say the other S word.
Oh, gotcha.
That rhymes with
nope, it
shrimp.
doesn't. It doesn't rhyme with it. Nope, it doesn't. It's like
Definitely
orange.
doesn't rhyme with shrimp.
It doesn't. Okay, it does. But it's
Best action game.
We got Bayonetta 3.
Okay, Neil White should not be on here. It is not a game that focuses on.
Ninja Turtles. That should be a beat 'em up category. Why is there not a beat 'em up category? But
I
anyway.
know there should be a beat 'em up category. Yeah, you're right. It should
talk to the Game Awards about this, okay? Don't.
I'm going to write a stern letter.
I'm on your side.
After this stream, a very stern letter. Sifu, I know Sifu might be on this list because Sifu had this crazy weird insurgence. Even now, still, there's people streaming this game. Ninja Turtles, I think Ninja Turtles, the team tribute games have literally been making tribute to games. Like, I can't stress that enough. They're you know what's funny, Mika? They're like the only companies that do remasters I'm actually hyped about. You know that? Or do recreations of the games I'm actually hyped about.
Well, what's their next project? Isn't it
They did Streets of Rage 4 also. They're the same company that did that. So
damn.
Yeah, they're yeah. Yeah, they've been on a roll. Like every game they've been dropping as far as like remakes go or I think did they work on the Cowabunga collection? I think they're part of
Hey Jank.
Yeah.
Apparently to the game the tractor's driving, but I can't see it.
That's because you probably died on the tractor.
And that's probably the glitch. I mean, don't worry about the tractor. We'll just make it again. It's not a big deal. The tractor's not that important. Everything else is way more important than the tractor. So, Tribute Games, main Panzer Paladin, Mercenary Kings,
Mercenary
Flint Hook.
Kings.
Oh my god, Curse and Chaos. Oh, that's a new one. Curse and Chaos. I never heard of that one. Wizorb. Oh, Steel Assault. Oh, Steel Assault was published by it. That doesn't count. Wait, hold on. What's that? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, okay. Streaming at the moment, by the way.
Well,
Yeah.
Did he pull out his gun?
Where-
You think he pulled out his gun?
He pulled his gun. He pulled his gun.
Oh,
I heard metal shuffling. I was like, oh, that guy pulled out his gun. All right, let's go.
all it is a little gray pouch. If you didn't see it, I don't think it must be the house. Yeah. No, if it's not in the car, if you didn't see it in the car.
All the World of Warcraft streaming is out right now because of Dragonflight.
Oh, I could tell because Asmongold is talking about it. I watch Asmongold. That's all he talks about now.
Is it trash?
I mean, it's typical war. I don't play up deep enough to know whether or not it's went down, but he Asmongold doesn't give his he's kind of loose with his opinion before he gets all the data. It's Asmongold's a character. I can't. He's just amusing to watch.
Hey,
And he has that face twitch. You know he's self-conscious about the face twitch. Face
But he
twitch.
does it.
He doesn't do it as much. He tries to prevent something else.
I mean, he can't help it if it's like a. It might just be like a muscular thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Looked like he woke up and he probably woke up and jumped on stream. He didn't try to fix his hair.
dude, all I'm gonna say is he's the modern day Diogenes. Okay, that dude is pretty. He's pretty crazy.
Actually, you know what? If you hear him talk, he's pretty sane. Just the way he eats nothing but junk food but never gets fat. But apparently he only eats once a day, so it offsets his terrible diet. And you never see that man drink water ever. I'm like, why is this guy? And then he doesn't drink diets. Asmongold.
Oh yeah.
He eats nothing but junk food, and you never see him drink water. But apparently he only eats once a day, so he doesn't get fat.
Best action adventure. Wait, isn't that the same as the last category?
No.
Best
No.
action game, action adventure. Okay.
It's his action game that's focused on combat, but action adventure is like combat with traversal and puzzle solving.
Oh, there's this little. I didn't see the little tip.
Even though they might as well just have a puzzle solver game.
Stray.
Spoiler alert: there's no best puzzle solver category, so you know.
Oh. Wait, why is Tetris not on this list? I'm just kidding. Tetris came out this year. Just saying, there's a new Tetris game this year. That's literally a puzzle game. It's literally a puzzle game at that point.
I mean, I think I'd go with Stray on this one.
Stray, I think Stray's gonna get it. I give you that. Best role playing game. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Triangle Strategy. You sure it's not Xenoblade?
They gotta take Xenoblade, man. You get it out of here, Xenoblade. No one.
Pokemon Legend Arceus. That was a fun game. I'm not gonna lie. For a person who haven't played a Pokemon game in a while, that was definitely a lot of fun. Live and Live. I remember seeing this because this game came out as a beta, right? Was it this one? Or was it Triangle Strategy? Oh, they're both made by Square Enix. I have a feeling Elden Ring's gonna win this. Just cause.
Oh, Elden Ring's gonna Vince. It's gonna win.
Elden Ring's gonna win. I've been telling Greg these games are fun, but they cannot amount to how good Elden Ring is compared to these games. Elden Ring was literally the only good game that came out this year.
Oh yeah, it's a good. I have Vince plays it, so he knows.
Okay. Here's the category. Go. Now we can talk about this month. We just made it.
Okay.
Best fighting game. From my perspective, I'm telling you right now, DNF does not belong on this list.
No.
Now, is it a bad fighting game? No. Let's get that before everyone yell at me. It's a good fighting game. It's just it fell off because the game is by Nexion, and Nexion is known for dropping games. Besides their main bread and butter, which is Dungeon Fire, which is kind of weird because this is a game about that game, but a fighting game. Weird. Like, they
kind of hoping King of Fighters takes it.
I hope King of Fighters gets it too, but I have a weird feeling Sifu doesn't belong on this list. Whoever thought
this was the thing, Sifu's gonna take it. You watch.
If it does, I'm gonna be really mad. I'll say King of Fighters deserves it. I have a feeling Multiverses might be a close shoo-in for it, just because the impact it had when it initially came out. And JoJo's is gonna be a sleeper hit, but I don't think JoJo's gonna make it. And Sifu, if Sifu wins, I'm taking a trip. That's all I got. I'm taking a trip.
I don't blame you, man. But see, the worst part about me saying that is that Sifu really does have a good chance of winning.
I know it does, because the game. Don't get me wrong. Sifu's not a bad game. I've never played, but I've been watching it. People play, and it does look fun. It reminds me of that one game. Remember Absolver? Remember that game? Anybody remember that? It was like a open world fighting game. It was kind of interesting. You go around, you train throughout the lands, and you can take the training you did to make your character almost like a weird Xenoverse vibe, but more realistic. Like there was actually like drunken style fightings and actual different fighting styles. And it was kind of cool.
There was no MMA. Oh man, this game's trash.
Oh man, best family game. I think Kirby deserves it.
Yes, Kirby does deserve it. That game was super fun.
But I have a weird feeling just due to popularity, Kirby is not as popular as Splatoon 3.
Yeah.
And
the worst thing is Splatoon 3 is kind of...
What happened with that game? It came out... It was like a post-apocalyptic Splatoon game, right?
I'm going to trip out if Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope wins.
Really?
If that game wins, I'm
You know what's funny? They just announced Rayman being in that game recently. That's the crazy thing.
What?
Yeah,
I guess because Rabbids technically come from that.
Right. That's the weird thing. So, that's the crazy thing. Nintendo Switch Sports doesn't deserve it. If this was the age the Wii came out, I'll be like, Wii Sports instantly. But this is a remake on Switch, and yeah, it is what it is. And they've been milking this stuff lately. Next, best sim strategy. Dune had a game.
Yeah, Spice Wars. You know what the fucking dumb thing about it is? I'm pretty sure that Spice Wars is a fucking phone game.
It's just been ported over.
Yeah.
I hope Total
I think-
War wins it. Honestly, I want Total War, but I have a.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Victoria was actually really good, but I think it came out too late.
Is that an RTS game or does that play like Civilization?
It's like a it's kind of like Stellaris,
Oh, okay. I know what you
but
mean.
like for like Earth, like you're just like playing through time.
Okay, hence the old people in the old school clothing. Okay, I don't know
Why
what
is-
it's about to do.
Why is Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope?
Because
in
you know
this
that game is
fucking
technically
category?
considered a tactics game, right? It's technically a
Oh
tactics
my
game.
god!
It's actually technically a
Somebody
tactics game.
shoot me!
It's technically a tactics game. Okay, best sports
Ooh,
and
who
races.
put these games against each other, man? I don't
F122.
Someone doesn't like.
I'm
who's
sorry,
that?
no
Who
one's
that?
bragging about F122.
No, that was Desmond. I don't know. He just wasn't talking.
2K23, I feel like it's gonna win just cause it is. Ollie World, I am surprised Ollie's on this list. I played the original two Ollie games; they were fun. I wanted to play the newest one. I haven't played it yet.
I want Ollie World to win only because the rest of these games are trash.
Yo, that was
Like, straight up.
I'll stick it to the man. That's a stick it to the man pick. That's
Come
what
on,
that
2K
is.
Sports, EA Sports, EA Sports. Okay,
So EA wins. Gotcha. EA.
yeah, EA's gonna win, so it doesn't matter. I want Ollie World to win, but that's not gonna be a thing.
Okay,
So
best
it's either gonna be
multiplayer.
NBA, FIFA, or F1. Probably gonna be FIFA.
No, people gave in Steam. FIFA has a mostly negative. They
Yeah,
messed up really
so-
bad.
Oh, the
So-
newest one.
Oh yeah, is it based on votes? Oh yeah, it's FIFA.
It's based on votes by influencing like media.
Oh yeah, it's
The
definitely-
jury? Yeah, no, no.
But
Ollie World has no chance.
now the site says you can technically vote yourself, but I don't believe those votes actually count.
Our votes are just it's just like voting in America, man. It doesn't matter. Our votes
Right.
really don't matter.
Right? Okay. Best multiplayer. Call of Duty. If I see your face one more time,
What's wrong with the
I mean,
duties? You don't like the duties?
Honestly, you know, I mean,
I think
people have been
multiverses.
saying that it's kind of fun, but I haven't tried it myself.
I think multiverses or Turtles is gonna win.
I think Overwatch is gonna win.
Overwatch 2, really? I thought
Yes,
that was
I think
like a cut and
Overwatch
paste
2 is
game.
gonna
I
win.
thought that was cut and paste.
People still play it, man.
Oh, so if they still play, that's all that matters, right?
Yep, it's all that matters. People play it.
What's next? Content creator. I honestly don't care about none of this. I'm totally skipping
None of these
all these.
motherfuckers play video games.
Ba-
Get out of here.
Best debut indie should either be Vampire Survivors or Stray, hands down. One
Yeah,
of
I
these
play a
two.
lot of Vampire Survivor. Me and Mika
Because
play. I
Vampire
can vouch for
Survivor
it.
Yeah.
was on the front page for at least 3 or 4 weeks, for like no
Oh,
I
me,
mean-
me and Mika played it, so we could vouch for it. I
It's
mean,
going to be a tough one between Stray and Vampire Survivors
I think
because
those two- I
dude,
deserve-
Stray's debut
was
was huge.
disgusting. Like it broke a record, right? Didn't it break a record? Some crap like that.
Yes, it
It
did.
broke. So I think Stray's gonna get it then. But I think Vampire Survivor has a chance. I think it's gonna be.
he's the
between these two.
good. He's the goodest boy.
If it's anything but this, what's up, Winter Ice? If it's anything but these two picks, then it's biased. This whole pick about like if I hear some crap like Norco, I won't look at them funny through this stream.
Like, what you doing?
I'm like, I don't even know what this is.
Oh yes, best adaptation.
Oh, you voted for
Dude.
King of Fighters 15? I hope so too. I actually hope so too. You
All
said-
right,
you
so
said- you said what's
the next
one?
category.
What's the next
The
one?
next category is best adaptation.
Best
If
adaptation.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners do not win,
You said what you
I
mean? You
give
found
up.
it?
I give up.
Yeah, everybody said
Oh
that
no!
was a
Open
good
it!
game,
Open it!
man.
Open it! Open it!
I mean, the show is.
They can't- Yeah, I'm streaming. They can't
People
see.
literally played the game because they liked it. Yeah.
That's a sweatshirt.
I mean, it
Okay, that's
gave
cool.
Cyberpunk
That's
another
actually cool. It's all
boost
the
of
different
like
parts
another
of the movie.
resurgence of players.
You
Yeah,
don't
Not to
find.
mention,
Right.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners just slaps on its own.
Yeah, that's what
I
everyone
can't
says.
I can't give any
I
more.
wish
I
it
can't
was
give
bigger, but it's
enough
nice, though.
praise
It's still a nice show.
to
We can
Edge
get
Runners. That show was great.
Baltimore, they had
Hands
a guy
down.
selling different fake stuff.
It's like one of the only things I would give like a 10 out of 10.
You said wait. You said which one? You said either. So you said Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Hands down. That is my
So,
pick.
explain to you what we're doing right now. We're talking about the nominee.
Are they talking about shows now? Because Cyberpunk Edge Runner won the show.
No. Okay, so this cat give you some insight.
Because Cyberpunk
This
and
is
Edge
this-
Runner never made a. They made. I mean, they did. Cyberpunk did another, I guess, game, but
So-
Cyberpunk Edge Runner was an add-on. They added on to Cyberpunk 2077.
Right, but give you some insight what we're so right now the Video Game Award comes up in like a week or so, right? December. Right. I mean, we're talking about. I mean, this is relative, so I'm not mad. It's kind of relative to
Okay.
me. So,
debating.
Cyberpunk
Guys, you can
Edge
jump
Runner-
in my game now.
Right now, we're
Guys,
talking
you
about
can jump in
adaptation from
I got my
gaming
stuff.
to
And I
media.
make
Hold on.
Okay,
We got 6 categories left.
Yeah,
Okay.
so but on this
Categories
list
left.
right now is the League of Legends show, Cyberpunk Edge Runner, which is the one Mika's talking about right now, the Cuphead show,
I've seen the Cuphead.
which
show.
the Cuphead show is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Sonic, oh yeah, you can see on the screen. Sonic Hedgehog 2 and Uncharted. Uncharted doesn't belong on this list. That was terrible. Uncharted was
Uncharted
terrible.
sucked.
I didn't watch it. I actually is that Mark Wahlberg?
Yes,
I feel like,
but he's not playing as Nathan Drake. That's the funny thing.
That's what I say. I feel like he's.
That's the funny thing. You would thought when I first saw it, like, okay, that's perfect, and then it was like,
Okay,
time
so
out.
the Cuphead show is cool, but of course, if you go based off the game and based off the way they sort of sell on the game compared to how they sell on the show, I don't think as much. I think it's gonna be between Arcane and Cyberpunk.
So I think Cyberpunk's gonna win it.
I don't know. I mean, so this is what I heard. I never played actual League of Legends, but I heard everybody that watched it loved Arcane, but it's not fully off the story of League of Legends.
It's not. It's not.
It's not. Hey, is that Norman?
Yeah, Norman's on. Norman.
Tell him I said what's up.
Yeah, no, they say what's up. They say what's up.
Hey, tell him I said what's up. But yeah, based off of what I played Cuphead, I've watched Arcane. I've never played League of Legends.
Mika
This
beat
is
the whole
from
thing.
just random
Yeah,
knowledge.
look,
I'm not as much
all I'm gonna
invested
say
in
about
the
Arcane is I'm sure it's good.
This is why he.
The problem I
rather
have
sit
with
in the
League of
background
Legends
and
and Riot
watch it.
games is that they've changed their
but
lore
based
so many
off-
times
What's up,
that I
debating
just can't
boys?
take anything.
Based off
I can't
the
take
core,
anything
I
they
don't
make
know, you
seriously.
never
That's
put Sonic
stupid. Why would you
Hedgehog-
change your
Sonic
lore?
Hedgehog's cool, but Sonic
They've
Hedgehog
changed it
never
so many
makes any
times, dude,
games, so
and
I'm
like
not
it just
gonna hate on there.
bothers me. So I mean,
would
sure,
say
Arcane League of Legends is
Cyberpunk
good, but that's
Edge
because it wasn't
was
off of the lore that they
and
that
if
have had for
people
these
didn't like
characters.
Cyberpunk, I
They've
feel
just
like
started
Cyberpunk
to add,
Edge
like they
Runner
just started
might go
making
off.
connections to
The
characters
show-
that
the
they
show-
want.
Cyberpunk is really close to Edge Runner. They did add a few things on it, but then how things happen when it comes to like this the I forget cyber psychosis and all that is to me was really close to how I felt the game was. And I mean I do like Cyberpunk 2077. I know that's a whole other debate. But
No, that ain't a debate.
Wait,
No.
did
2077 slaps.
Wait,
Hands down.
wait, time out. They're not
They-
nominating on the list at all for anything, right?
No, probably
Oh,
not.
hello.
Oh,
Hello?
it's Badoof.
No, they
came
ended
on.
up on the
Hey,
list at all for anything, did they?
we're
His mic is
streaming
muted.
right now.
His mic is muted though.
Oh, okay, but
They probably didn't.
Wait.
I mean, they
What-
started
what
doing
happened?
appearances,
What's
they're
going
going to do a DLC. I think.
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna-
think-
We're talking about
But-
the
But I mean, for
Uh,
me, if you're going
Game
based
Awards,
off of
we're on
something that's
Best
really
Adaptation
close to
right
how
now.
the game is, I think
you guys are watching it right now?
Is pretty close. There is
No,
a few
no.
things they can do
The
differently.
actual Game
But
Awards
based off what
happens
I've heard of
in like
League
a
of
week and a
Legends,
half.
that's why I can't say that. The Cuphead show is really close.
But
Sonic the Hedgehog
Vince
never
is
represented
streaming
Sonic
the
Hedgehog. Based off what you said on Uncharted, it
the
shouldn't
game
have been on
category.
no,
the-
Uncharted shouldn't be on
I
this
guess
think
list.
when it
the
comes down to
categories
these
that
three, then
it's gonna
these
be-
two,
they're gonna be doing.
I feel like I'm gonna push more towards Cyberpunk, even though I think Arcane was a beautiful show. Arcane,
Should I
I'm
mute
waiting for the
myself?
second season. So
No, I mean just
what they say.
behave.
no, they
You know
agree.
you know the drill.
They basically say the same thing. It's either going to be this or it's going to probably be between these two.
I'm gonna-
most likely. Arcane.
I do
mute
play
myself
video
and
games,
get
people. I just don't stream. Vincent's
Get myself
hardcore.
right. Okay.
Okay, now you can talk about this anticipated game. Starfield, which is Bethesda, which Bethesda's been on a weird trip lately, right? You got the new Zelda game, Resident Evil 4, Hogwarts Legacy. That's the one you were talking about, Mika. Said it might be good, right?
Yeah. So I don't care about Final Fantasy anymore. They're kind of just they're getting like big stupid with it. Resident Evil 4 is like meh. They're probably just gonna I feel like they're gonna fuck it up. You watch, they'll fuck it up.
Oh, like they did
Wait, you talking
3.
about the
Because
game?
everybody heard I know in your
2
chat,
was
but
good,
then
3
on
sucked.
the
Like, it
live
was-
stream besides the people I know.
You played 3 yet, Mika?
In the chat, there's other people.
No,
you
I
don't
watched
know,
someone
but
play
actually,
through.
who I'm talking
It-
to,
You
the thing
you
is
feel
people
bad?
mention.
Okay.
I bought that
It's
game.
great,
Now, I
it's-
got it
it's
cheap
Mika.
$5 $5 off.
Mm.
But I spent $35 on that monstrosity because I like 2 so much.
Oh
like,
man, that's bad.
Yeah, I was so mad, Mika. I was
Well-
like, what is this?
Well,
I mean,
Zelda,
Yeah.
I have a
But it
feeling
wasn't-
Zelda might win
Yeah.
just because of popularity. I have a weird
You know,
feeling.
the worst thing is Zelda might win, but Tears of the Kingdom, I think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna change much.
I think it's gonna
Breath
be a
of the
copy
Wild.
and paste of Breath of the Wild, in my opinion.
Yeah,
As far as
yeah.
the same game.
Starfield has potential, but I mean, Bethesda has been fucking up for the
I've been
past
hearing a lot
like
about this Legacy of
10
Hogwarts
years.
game. I've
So
been
this
hearing
is
a
the
lot.
thing. You got people that are hardcore dedicated people.
No, I'll say like 5
But
5 years.
For the sake of you saying just for sake of Harry Potter fans, you think this is gonna?
that's
rule
the
out?
only thing that makes me say it might pull through because of Harry Potter fans. And you do have gamers that are Harry Potter, but I feel like this is the only thing.
Oh, well, I mean, I feel
It
like
depends on the
Hogwarts
generational
Legacy is gonna be a
gap,
good
'cause I don't-
intro for
it
people
depends
who
on
are even new
generation,
to Harry
'cause
Potter.
our generation
I
grew up
feel
with
like
Harry Potter. The newer
there's a good
generation,
opportunity for
some
them
like
to
Harry
like
Potter,
get
some that don't.
people
But
who
even
don't
like when I
know
went
what
to
Hogwarts is.
the Hogwarts thing.
Mm-hmm.
Most people that when I went to the Hogwarts even thing were older people. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Zelda has a strong backing because most Harry Potter games aren't that great, but if the follow enough, I think it could be. But I'm still going with Zelda on this one.
Oh.
What? Norman didn't like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets video game? Come on, man.
My girl's a Harry Potter junkie.
That game
I'm
was
not.
a banger, right?
He said that.
Come on, man.
I do not like
You
Harry
should
Bladder.
you should on the Chamber of Secrets, the video game.
You didn't like the Chamber of Secrets, the video game? He bought game one even for the midnight release.
Gotta
The
even say
Chamber
that
of
was a true kid.
Secrets.
Man, that game was
I had to stop
trash.
myself. Remember you on the
The-
chat
the-
before I said my next thing.
Like no, don't say what you think you're gonna say. No, don't you say it. No, don't say what you thought you were gonna say.
I don't.
The last Harry Potter game I honestly played was the Lego one from back in the day, but I was like in the 90s.
And that's funny because Dre is playing it now, and as a Harry Potter fan, she is not a fan of the Lego one.
No, not that Lego one. The one before that. Before it was all these Lego games, there was one on the PC. It was like you actually go through the town, you can build the castles, ride the ride.
Okay.
That it was in the 90s. This is back when, remember Lego Island, the game?
Yeah.
It came out like a little bit after. It was when.
But see, then that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Harry Potter
Older
fans,
game, right?
that's why
Older
I'm-
game.
I don't know what Starfield. I want to say Starfield might be up there, but I don't know what Starfield.
So to give you
also
some insight, Starfield's made by the same people who initially made Skyrim. But they've been on a bad track record lately because they made Fallout 76.
Yeah, of course.
Which is a terrible, questionable can of
see,
worms.
Fallout
but all-
76
And Final Fantasy
was
just Final Fantasy, that
really
doesn't
But that's what I'm about to say. These two, Final
Bad.
Fantasy is gonna be Starfield, maybe Resident Evil 4. I don't hear people talking about Resident Evil like that anymore.
Resident Evil 4 might get it just because it's like, I think Resident Evil 4 is like one of the highest selling Resident Evil
I
games
feel like
ever
it's
made.
coming out of Zelda.
From
Nope.
I feel like
Is it?
Nope.
I think
What sold the most? You know?
Oh no, that's right, but I don't think it's gonna do
Oh,
well.
you don't think it's gonna take? I'm right about the numbers. You just think it's not gonna take. Gotcha.
But I think honestly, a lot of people are going for this open world thing, and if Zelda's gonna be open world, that's what it's gonna be.
I think Zelda's gonna win. The Nintendo fanboys is diehards.
It's that, and then think about it, it's on the Switch. It's the most bought system. I don't think all these are gonna be.
And you know what's crazy? That's the crazy thing, Mika. Right? As much as we make fun of the system,
The Switch is the most bought
it's
system.
Nintendo always gets that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be because now all those games aren't gonna be on it.
Oh, Mika, this might be you, man.
Go put it down.
What happened?
Oh, this is esports game now. We're on this one now.
Oh,
You already know what's on this list. It's League.
I mean,
It's
honestly,
Dota. It's Counter Strike.
it's gonna be a Riot game. It's gonna be League of Legends. It's gonna be Valorant.
Either League or Rocket League.
Valorant, I think is too. I mean, they're both toxic games, but I think League's gonna win.
It's either gonna be League or Rocket League.
Rocket League. Okay, Rocket League has an esports scene. You're right, but League of Legends is built
I
different.
can't even tell you what Dota is.
Like,
Dota is basically
the money
League of
with the
Legends,
money
but it's
that
not
Riot
sports.
Games throws
I know,
around.
but
There's
League
no
of
way they're
Legends-
not winning
League of
this.
Legends even have. First of all, League of Legends has so much power that it leaked into the tennis shoe game. So that's how.
Oh,
League
you
of
talking
Legends-
about tennis shoes? You can't-
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying. None of these other ones I heard. I mean, Counter Strike I've heard of. That's an older style. game.
Yeah.
But it's gonna come down to League of Legends and Rocket League. That's my.
I think League of Legends got like hands down. I think they got hands down. That's no good. Dota is never gonna win, even though they technically came before League. And this.
Well, I
was
mean,
hard.
it's a lot of it's because Dota 2 feels too exclusive.
The gap, the skill gap for this game. Everything's a skill shot in this game, right? Like this game is crazy. If anything, best esports athlete. I don't honestly care.
Yo, here comes the trash. Here comes all the trash categories.
Esports teams don't care. Next one. Best esports coach.
Oh man.
Don't
oh
care.
My God, like any of this fucking
Best
matters.
esport event. Okay, here we go. This I Mike can talk about. It's either gonna be League of Legends is gonna win this. As much as I want
it's
Evo to win it,
it's gonna be.
I want Evo to
like
win this,
world.
but
It's gonna be League or it's gonna be Evo.
I want Evo to win. I think Evo might get it just because the comeback of Evo had that huge gap, and after the controversy, it was a good comeback. I will say that. But honestly, as much as I want Evo to win, I think League of Legends is gonna win, hands down, no question. They got the highest payout. They get the highest amount of money. Like they're gonna win. PGL, all this crap, no, just no, honestly. And I think that's all the categories. I think that's everything. I think we went through all the categories. I think that's everything. So we have a feeling that basically most of it's basically. Oh, thanks again, by the way. Most of the milking was basically God of War being seen too many times, Call of Duty being seen too many times, and Elden Ring's probably gonna get the most awards. I think that's the end game of this whole thing, Mika. I have a feeling Elden Ring or I think these games are gonna be the most picked games multiple times. Either Elden Ring.
The bottom of these categories with esports is just like, dude, no one cares, man.
The esports stuff I don't care. Y'all can bite me on that one. Like half the esports category I don't really care about. But if I want to go back to Satisfactory, we can. this debate was a lot of fun.
Okay. Done ranting.
Yeah, the rant's done. But guys, if you like what you're watching today, thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up, Debating Boy. Y'all came towards the end of it, but definitely check out the whole rant. It was really cool. Talking about this at like a random time. It's coming up. So next week, I think, is it next week, December the 8th?
It's like in 10 days. The 8th.
Like literally next Thursday. So if I'm home and I'm not busy, I should be streaming there.
Should have a watch party.
So yeah, watch party sounds like an amazing idea. It comes at night, right?
What time would it be?
Hold on, I think it doesn't say on the site. I'm on the site now. I might as well look, right? It comes on.
What's happening I think it's happening in California, right?
Right. Oh, is there a time? 10 days till the show. We get that. December 8th. Add event to calendar.
Yeah, in Los Angeles.
But what's the time? Give me a time about. Oh.
2:30. 2:30 their time. So it'd be like 6 for you, I think.
Oh, then I can watch it. So 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I'll be able to watch it. So, okay.
Wait a minute. Hold up. No, they switched it to my time. So it'd be 2:30 for me. If it's 2:30 for me, it'd probably be 7:30 for you.
Okay, I can watch that. We can stream that. Yeah, watch party on Thursday.
Oh, 7:30. Okay, yeah.
Next week we'll do it live. That sounds like a hilarious idea.
Abomination and the cringe.
Dude, there's nothing I love watching more than dumpster fires. Let's go.
Sounds like a plan. Go fire up Satisfactory, man. Fire it up. Fire it up.
All right, doing it now.
Catch you later. I might put up Satisfactory. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But for now, see you later. Peace.